Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel for another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. This one is focused on grinding out tier 4 basic fragments and the fully formed catalysts themselves. Now would you bloody believe it, it's been nearly 2 years since the last time that I did a video talking about, how to grind these out and the most effective ways to get them. And as you know, in 2 years a lot can change. So what this video is going to do is first off focus on those that are one-offs, places that you go to only get them once and they're gone for good. Reoccurring events and reoccurring scenarios where you get more of them and they come about more regularly, and what are the best places to go to and best methods to get them. Please make sure if you're new to the channel to hit that subscribe button and put post notifications on so when my videos ping up you get to see them in your subscription box. Also, follow me on social media so when things like live streams come up you get to see them first. Okay, let's begin. Currently story quests are the only place to really get the one-offs that are substantial. Act 4 gives a good amount of tier 4 basics, but if you want a better amount, then go to Act 5. In particular, Chapter 1 gives 2, Chapter 2 gives 2, and Chapters 3 and 4 give 1 each. Moving now into event quests. Now there are some one-offs similar to the story quest, but these ones build up to something bigger. Completing Realm of Legends will give you 3 tier 4 basics. And finally, Road to Life will give you 2.75% tier 4 basics. Now that's one-offs, but what about reoccurring events and reoccurring methods to get more tier 4 basics? Without a shadow of a doubt, the Glory Store, Alliance Quest Participation, Alliance Quest Crystals still remains one of the most pivotal ways to get more tier 4 basics and quickly. But obviously this requires you to be in Alliance number 1 and number 2 get a good amount of glory to it being viable to then buy lots of tier 4 basics in the Glory Store. Shortly Kabam will be improving the way that we buy these things based on the value of glory, so you could be able to pick up some more tier 4 basics for the lower price of the glory spend. And as we can see here, there's significant reductions that are going to go live fairly shortly or already live at the moment that see that the more you spend, the less it's going to be. Currently in game, if I was to buy one, it would be 480 glory and that will go up to 524 the next time. So it is a massive saving. So this is really positive for people buying tier 4 basics in future and looking to increase the strength of their rosters. Now I do appreciate there may be people watching at home going, well, I'm not in an alliance that gets a huge amount of glory. Are there any ways for me to pocket some more tier 4 basic fragments? And the answer is yes. I recently did a video that was a follow-up from 3 years ago when I looked at the Expert Proving Ground and the kind of sort of crappy value that came from doing it. And it used to be a case that you could only get one tier 4 basic around about a month. It's different now. Now you can get 2 and a little bit more of tier 4 basics fully formed per month if you do every 24 hours the Expert Proving Ground. It's about 3 paths and at the same time you'll probably have to spend on 1 energy refill, or it'll be a case that if you could wait you can in 1 day do a full run. But I do appreciate people have got event questing and other questing to do. And yes, it might not seem very much that you take home, but it adds up over days. And like I said, by the end of the month you could have 2 and a bit tier 4 basics that you can use for resources and roster rank ups. Also from time to time Kabam have got you covered in calendars. These are free login calendars. Make sure you're logging in every day to pocket some decent stuff. Sometimes they're good, sometimes not so good, but the chances are you'll more likely see a tier 4 basic from time to time in that calendar. And also special calendars. Though this is not a good example of something in a special calendar, but special calendars do come out from time to time, and Kabam put in a cheeky little tier 4 basic, which obviously is incredibly helpful and it's nice to give back to the community. Also from time to time Kabam do put in some of the unit offers some extra tier 4 basics. Also there's some unit buying kind of schemes. More than likely it's the Black Friday deal that has something of tier 4 basic, though the value of it is a little bit sketchy and sometimes you might have to ask yourself, do I really need to buy it? Could I grind it out for free? Or can I wait for something that comes out in a unit deal? Unit deals usually come out Cyber Monday, Christmas Day, and sometimes there's something put in between the spring and summer months, but I like that Cyber Monday and Christmas Day offer personally. Also look out for the tier 4 basic arena, usually appearing around about 3 times a month and can allow you now to get up to 2 tier 4 basics. If you do want to go for the rank, yes you can go for it, but it's more than easy to put 2 mil points, get this 2 tier 4 basics and then get on with your life. One surefire way to get tier 4 basics, and sometimes it's easier and sometimes it could be a little bit harder, is event questing. In the monthly quest you'll see that the rewards do change based on difficulty. On the normal difficulty, it's 2,700, which isn't a lot. And then obviously up to heroic, we've got 1 fully formed. You go up to master, you get 1 fully formed plus 10,000 shards. And from time to time, there may be certain types of special events command put in where you can get a little bit of fragments, or you can get 1 fully formed. Also, not to forget Alliance Wars, but it's not a huge amount and does take a lot of time in order to get the a good amount of fragments, or 1 fully formed. Now comes the question, which is and where's the best places to go at my given rank and placement? For people that are high up in the game, or people that have been grinding out for a long time, you'll have your own methods, you have your own knowledge and your likes and where you go to for whatever value. Me personally, I do the arena. Obviously Alliance questing and Alliance stuff is really great. The crystals are fantastic. And the glory store improvements are going to be amazing and make this really easy for me. But that's never a one-size-fits-all scenario. For those that are trying to rise up and kind of get more tier 4 basics, I would say trying to aim for about 1 million in the tier 4 basic arena. Also try to join an alliance that's maybe compatible to what you want to achieve. If you want to get more glory, then join an alliance that's based on building up alliance quest rank. And also making sure you're doing the proving ground. As we've discussed, and a link to the video where I've looked at this is in the description below, yes, you can get more tier 4 basics than you ever could from an event like this. Making sure you're challenging yourself as well to do heroic and master, especially to get those tier 4 basic rewards. And even though that you shouldn't really care about uncollected just yet, if you're making those gains, then make them at the pace that you can do. Try to challenge yourself to do Act 4 and Act 5, and also try to put in a little bit of work into Realm of Legends, and also then after Road to Labyrinth. But also make sure you're logging in order to get those free rewards, because this stuff is still beneficial to your roster. It may be not feeling like that when you reach up to a higher level, but the fact is, that attitude is wrong, and you should just accept loads of different freebies, because at the end of the day it could be really beneficial for certain things, like a champion you want to experiment with but don't want to waste full resources on a higher star version. Once you're building up those tier 4 basics, you're ranking up your champions, you're getting stronger points in arena, you're able to get the 2 million, you're able to blast that through in the arena, and also joining competitive alliance, have more glory. You're going to find yourself having loads of tier 4 basics and ranking up champions left, right and center. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe for more Marvel Contest of Champions based content. Maybe share it with somebody that's interested in getting more tier 4 basics and methods based on where they are at the game. If you want to follow me on social media, link is in the description below for my Twitter and Facebook as well. Catch me on a live stream most days from 1900 hours GMT. I've been Rich the Man, and I shall catch you in the next one. Bye for now.